Welcome, everyone, to Tales of Eldura. We are getting started just as Bucktave has discovered that he needs to have his butt itched, but that's just where we're at. Tales of Eldura is a one-on-one D&D podcast where our fearless leader, Beth, is going to DM for us a one-on-one remix of Descent into Avernus. Our characters have finally arrived on the negative plane and are hopefully moments away from achieving their goal. But we'll get to that in just a second. Our stream tonight.
Oh, is that me?
That's all
Okay,
you.
sorry. I thought you were going to talk about our patrons.
Oh no, I talk about them after.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we switched up our order. Our stream tonight is sponsored by the Age of Azuria High Fantasy series. This series tells the story of the world of the world of Azuria, which is full of high fantasy, magic, and nature that teeters on the brink between light and darkness. In the series, ancient forces awaken and new heroes rise to the occasion, but this time, who will prevail? And so a second novel in the Age of Azuria High Fantasy series is now available for pre-order before release on December 8th, and that novel is Hedvarian Heist. If you've read Aurora and Buried Heroes, I think that you will really love Hedvarian Heist. We have two new really fun point of view characters whose narratives are included in this novel, and all of the characters that you love from Buried Heroes are returning as well. So I think it's a really, really fun book, and I can't wait to share it with you all. So thank you, Hedvarian Heist, our sponsor. And it's cool because the super villain in this series is the same as the one in our campaign.
Yeah, and I gotta say, Hadvarian Heist, just the session from which some of this stuff spawned, some of the best one-on-one D&D that's ever happened. I gotta say. I also want to express our gratitude, our undying gratitude, to our lovely patrons. They make it possible for us to create as much stuff as we do, and they get to enjoy all kinds of goodies that they help to fund. And so just thank you so much. If you want to get involved with our Patreon, you can check us out on patreon.com/GroveGuardianPress.
Before we get into our character interview, I thought it would be fun, since we're getting close to is it partner that is second? We're getting nearish to one of the Twitch streaming tiers, right? Nearish.
Mm-hmm.
So
hey, we just got a new follow. Just boom.
Thank you.
Like that.
See, closer even now. Thank you, new follow.
Thank you, Ketra.
But I thought it would be fun for us to, while we're on stream and we have friends in the chat, to see if you guys have any requests or anything we could do like a special session or something when we hit, is it 50 subscribers? Is that right?
Yeah, I think it's 50. But yeah, okay. Ketra's helping us get on the way to, I think, whatever is the middle one and not the super fancy one.
I looked it up earlier. I think it's partner. Anyway, yeah, that middle tier. But I think it would be fun for us to do an extra session. We could do a Q&A with Garreth. We could talk about our Steinharad setting for Land of Vampires, whatever you guys want. So if you have any ideas or requests, if you want to just stick them in the chat, we would love to hear them.
Zeke already had one about doing
what is it?
A character creation stream.
Okay. So we would like make a character on stream, or it would be like randomized during stream,
or like talking through coming
like
up
how
with
to create a character
or something. I don't know. Yeah, but as you have ideas and as you want to flesh out your ideas, we want to hear them.
Yes, please. We could do bonus sessions anyway too. We just would like to know what you would like to see.
Yeah, give the people what they want. Honey, is it time?
Speaking of, oh no! Oh wait, you're back. You froze for a second.
Yeah, you're frozen right now.
Oh.
Are we teetering on the edge?
Okay, I can see you.
Oh, yeah, we're back. Okay, good.
Oh, okay. Oof. Yay, we're all here still. That was close. Okay. Yes, Gareth, I think we're ready for your introduction.
I'm Garreth Stowstack, heretofore a mild-mannered blacksmith, plying my trade in the city of Respite. Recently, refugees came pouring from the ruined city of Beacon, wherein my son had been serving in the Army of Light. In my desperation to find him, I've partied up with a pair of interesting folks, and together we have made our way from Lee's Main through to the Witchwood and finally down into Beacon that has been pulled on to the negative plane. We've encountered many horrors here and done our best to provide some kind of aid or assistance to those misfortunate enough to be citizens of Beacon when it fell, but we have finally closed in on a possible location for my son, Patrick, who, with the aid of the Raven, a military figure from my city of Respite, has fought his way to the cemetery. And here... And here...
Buck is playing Patrick.
Buck is playing the Minotaurs.
Okay.
And here we find ourselves in close combat with some undead, fiendish Minotaurs. I think that's about where we left off.
Yes. Okay, so are you ready to jump into it? I will say, too, if we're kind of looking back over the last session, I don't know if it will play into this one or not, but Gareth in the last session decided to go ahead and leave the chapel behind, go after his son, so we're going to find out what happened there. You also happened upon a cute halfling family, right? And directed them to the chapel. So that's coming up at some point in the future. Gareth, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. Ooh,
Buck is very popular on the stream tonight.
I'm so glad. He's the coolest.
Oh my goodness. What the heck?
What is it? What happened?
Oh, I'm just looking at the... I thought we were fighting Minotaurs.
Oh, good. Yeah, sorry. So the other thing that's changed, I made an executive decision. We were supposed to be fighting 4 Minotaurs, but you just fought 3, and I decided that that wasn't very interesting. So you're fighting Spectres instead, and roll a perception check.
Oh no, okay. Here we go. They think you're very tricksy for switching out my Minotaurs. I know how to fight Minotaurs. I have no idea how to fight whatever these are. Okay, so I rolled a 7 or a 6. Both of it's bad. Welcome to the stream. We're going to roll terrible.
Welcome to the stream. Thank you for thinking of Trixie. So part of it was an accident on my part where you were supposed to have fought things on the steps. I think maybe I brought the other Minotaurs in too early, although they were right there, but you guys can't fight like 30 things at once. So anyway.
We are like 3 level 6 characters. Bring it on. We got this.
You can do whatever you want.
No problem.
So I made some executive decisions.
And that's your prerogative.
Okay. Thank you. And okay, Evelyn and Tessina have a pink dot because they're concentrating. So Gareth, with your 7 perception check, you see. Oh yes.
What is Tessina concentrating on?
I don't know.
Oh, she's not concentrating anymore.
What was that pink thing?
It's long gone.
Oh, okay. We can get rid of her pink circle then. Boom.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll ignore the circles.
Okay.
You see 3. Are you proficient in religion?
I am not. I'm a cleric who's not proficient in religion.
Roll an intelligence check then.
I'll roll that intelligence check. I get +0 too. And an 18.
Nice. You see 3 specters. Would it be fun for me to show the art for them?
Sure. I think that the hair looks super metal.
They look like they're from a slightly different genre, perhaps, but we're going to be dealing with purple smoke in a minute, so I think that they work really well. They just look purple because of the room's ambiance.
Perfect.
Okay. You see 3 specters. The one nearest you. Axe.
All right, what are we dealing with here?
Garreth, make a... Oh, wait.
Ooh, maybe we need some
Does a
fight music too.
24... Yes, I will fix the music. Garreth, does a 24 hit your AC?
A 24 will just barely hit my AC.
Unfortunately, it has rolled a nat 20. So, I also need you... Oh, wait, let me go back to the thing. Poof. So 3 + 2 + 4 + 0. Wait, this is too loud for me. 3 + 2 + 4 is 10. It's 9. It is 9. Okay, so 18 + 9. So you take 27 points of necrotic damage.
Welcome to Garreth dying.
Oh no!
No,
Okay,
I
just
only
take
have
18.
I have 47 hit points, so I can take 27 points. I got this.
Sorry, that was kind of extreme right at the get-go.
Oh,
wait, I'm sorry. It is just 18. I forgot that it rolled them twice. So you don't take triple damage. Are you with me? Okay, so it's just 18. So if you need to add 9 back, you can. You had 47?
Right.
Take 18 from that.
Which
I'm sorry.
will get 29.
Okay, perfect. Sorry. I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Come on, buddy. Make this save.
Oof.
A gentleman's 10.
10 is the DC. So, Garreth, you do okay. You're just hurt, but you sense that like it was trying to kind of take something from you that it's not able to. You kind of steel yourself, and it holds.
So does it do it from over there?
Oops, sorry.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
This one attacked you. The second specter zooms in as well. Sorry, they rolled really high. Does a 14 hit your AC?
A 14 doesn't. Garreth, after recoiling from the cold tendrils of spiky finger death, is gonna kind of ward off the other one with his magical Vulcan forged hammer. No!
Nice. Let's see. Sorry. So what happens next? Let me see if I can get to you. Okay, don't be mad.
Did they get a surprise? Tessina can't go?
It's not her turn yet.
Oh no, something's here that I don't see. Okay.
Sorry, it's hard for me to get back and forth between the layers. A shadow kind of whooshes forward, attacks you. The 20 hit your AC.
A 20 is my AC. Let's see. 16 plus, yeah, and then plus 2. Okay. Yeah. 20 AC.
Okay. Garreth, you take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I need you to roll a d4.
Oh, come on. Okay. 2.
Your strength score is decreased by 2.
I knew that was going to happen. Other modifier minus 2. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that life drain is miserable.
Yeah, it's no good.
And strength is kind of my thing.
I know. It's Tessina's turn.
Oh,
You
good.
kick him with these doors. You see this very moving stained glass window depicting Vulcan's first mortal servant, and then everything in the room attacks you.
Okay, so, geez.
Sorry, I also can't get the music balanced just right.
That sounds fine to me.
Okay, good.
Okay. What amazing way. How is she gonna get everybody out of this terrible situation? Let's see. Tessina's gonna do something awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Okay. This is. Okay, so she is she really doesn't have any crowd control things and can't really heal him, so instead she's going to swing over here onto the steps.
Okay.
And as she goes, she's going to Eldritch Blast this one twice.
Nice.
And I think that she'll just kind of maybe swing over here and get an angle, but she's going to shoot before she misses that cover.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay, so
Why don't you roll those attacks for
here's
me?
a couple of Eldritch Blasts. 21 to hit for 9 points of force damage.
Perfect. That
And
hits.
16 to hit for 8 points of force damage.
Also hits.
So she just goes running up the
This
steps.
Spectre looks terrible.
That's good.
Hmm. Is that the end of Tessina's turn?
Yes. I need
Okay.
to get her some bonus action stuff.
We can figure out something for her if nothing is immediately apparent too. We need to finish our adventuring companion special abilities because she would have one or two of those by now.
Yeah.
Especially with Princess Slobberchops. Maybe we'll give Princess Slobberchops the ability to heal. She just presses a little truss and paw onto your shoulder.
She just does a.
You can do that. Princess Slobberchops then backs away. So you heal. Roll a d8.
Okay. 3.
Heal 3.
Wow.
We'll come up with a mechanic for that soon, but for now, just freebie 3.
I'll take it. Okay, that's the end of Tessina's turn.
Perfect. Okay. One final spectre. Appears right in front of you. It has this really wide, wicked grin. It's super pleased with itself. It has extra big hair. Does a 17 hit.
A 17 does not hit.
Garreth, it's your turn.
Thank goodness. Okay, well, this seems like the kind of time to use my channel divinity, so I'm going to turn undead.
Okay.
So Garreth, as he's kind of, I think he's been, pressed by all these undead things. He's kind of, held up his shield and getting, further back and smaller. And I think he just whispers some words to Vulcan and the. I guess it's not on his shield anymore because I have an evil shield, but instead he's gonna throw them back and hold up his hammer and say, Vulcan compels you, and he's gonna do his turn undead. So if they're undead, they need to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty, so let me do the specters first. DC, what is it again?
A DC 13 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so the second specter fails. Where did he go? This guy. So he's frightened. Sleepy. Okay, we're gonna make frightened red.
Okay.
The little circles are easier for me to tell what they are than the shapes.
Yeah, the shapes.
Oh, and I need to roll for the shadow. The shadow also fails. Okay, let me get his color. Okay, they're both frightened of you. That means that they can only move away from you. They can't attack. Is that right?
So it's turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage, and then it has to spend its turns trying to move as far away as it possibly can. And it can't take reactions. And for its action, it can only use the dash action.
Cool. Can you pop that in chat for me just so I make sure to remember? Thank you.
Boy, that was easy. D&D Beyond and Beyond 20, the Chrome plugin, make that super easy.
Hey. Garreth, what else would you like to do on your turn?
Only one of them turned? Oh, no, two of them turned? Okay.
Two of them turned. Half.
Bonus action style. Let's see what I got here. I think for its bonus action... Okay, so Garreth is going to... yeah, we're gonna do the spiritual weapon again. So for his bonus action, he's gonna drop his spiritual weapon right behind this guy. So I'm just gonna move my hammer from before. Comes flying through. 19 to hit for 4 points of force damage.
Oh my gosh, it has 1 point left. You don't get any bonuses? I just thought I would check really fast.
I get +2, and it's a D8, and I rolled an 8 on the. I rolled a 2 on the D8.
Bummer.
So.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's okay. Yay! That was so good, though. Evelyn is going to come help you. 5, 10, 15, 20. She's going to actually close with this one. So, Garreth, Evelyn... Ooh, okay. Evelyn is going to do... How hurt are you?
I mean, I'm hurt, but I'm not death's door or anything. I'm at 1/3.
Okay. We're going to do a second level healing word for you. So, Garreth, you heal 11.
Thank you.
Points. Welcome. And we are going to Primal Savagery and attack this last thing. Ooh. 25 hits. Wait, why didn't I get to roll any damage? Oh, I rolled the attack. That makes more sense. And okay, we super kill this one. That was kind of a waste. Well, yay! It's out of the initiative order. Let's see.
Is it a spell slot for her to do Primal Savagery? Wow.
It's a cantrip.
That's cool.
I think it is Unearthed Arcana. I don't know if they've made it official yet, but we use those. But since you guys are level 5, or past level 5, the cantrips get a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the end of Evelyn's turn. This specter is afraid of you. Does he make a wisdom save again, or he just runs?
He's turned for a minute. That's the cleric's big claim to fame, is they just run.
Okay, he's just gonna fly away then. For him to keep going?
Oh, I don't know. He can use his action to dash.
That's what I was assuming he was doing.
Okay.
Kind of depends on if you want. We'll see. Okay. He is really far away. Shadow, same thing. He's going to go hang out with his new best friend. He just can't make it quite as far. I think it would actually look kind of like floaty. I can't decide how weird it would look for a floaty kind of spectral thing to be just slowly running away from you.
I don't think they're slow though. I think they would be like kind of like if you repulse a Dementa, right? It's like whoa.
Okay, yeah, but so still floating away. You're right, they're pretty fast.
The Dementas.
Titina!
Goodness, I think that she'll just come down here, and I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You'll go blow Eldritch blasts.
Okay, and she's shooting through the two of you?
Yeah, so the thing's AC is probably higher.
Yeah.
If it has half cover, I think that's +2. But
did you roll her attacks?
I did 18 and a 14
Actually, both of those hit.
for 9 points.
Can you tell me the
force
damage?
18 points total.
Cool. Okay, it looks really bad. Does Titina want to do anything else on her turn?
Can she? Would you let her like slide around Evelyn?
Mm-hmm. It just cost the movement, right? So she was here 5, 10, 20. She's at 25 now. You just add the 5, right?
Yeah. So does she see anything else in the room to the south or to the side, or like can she, since it was only a cantrip, can she like make a perception check to see if?
Yeah. Why don't you have her make a perception check? She can see these two things: one purple kind of flashy guy, and one black cloaked figure just floating away.
Nat 20.
With a low ooh as they run. I think the other one will be like. Nat 20, Titina, you see inside of this other room some people.
Some people.
Yeah. You see a guy standing in this room.
Okay.
Are you ready to hear about him right now?
That will inform Garreth's. Well, I guess Garreth can't see him, but I'm curious. Yes, if you can.
Okay, so Titina, you see a man with long dark hair and kind of standing with a staff, kind of peering at you curiously from where he's standing in the room. And he's standing right in the middle of this circular room. The circular room, Garreth would know, are the vestment chamber. Is the vestment chamber. 3 curtained archways connect this chamber to the other areas of the chapel. Shattered wardrobes and dressing tables, as well as a number of smashed mirrors, suggest that this was once where priests prepared for their daily services. Spiral stairs leading down are guarded by 2 creatures with insectoid features. Each one is armed with a wicked trident. Sorry, I accidentally left out the muzzle locks. Here they are. Oops. Sorry, I'm on the wrong layer. Here they are. I think Titina would just see one of them from her angle.
Okay.
But nothing has moved to attack you yet.
If it's okay with you, I think that she would, like, could she take a free action and be like, person, bugs?
Yes. Dylan's like, what?
Okay.
Okay, it is this other Spectre's turn. He is going to attack you, Garreth, and does a 12 hit.
Nope.
Super unhelpful. It is your turn.
Okay, Garreth is going to use his bonus action to bring his spiritual weapon over and to whack this guy.
Okay.
Let's see. So that's a... I need to figure out how to do this without casting the spell every time. Oh, can I just click? No, that'd be nice. Okay.
I think you can just click the damage.
Oh, but it doesn't... He has to roll to see if he hits it. Right?
Oh.
Oh, 25 to hit for 9 points of force damage.
Nice, that hits.
That's doubled, right? So 18.
You rolled a nat 20. Woohoo! Yeah, so you kill him. He dies in a shatter of purple sparks. So Garreth, while we're on your turn, Evelyn is next. What do you want to do? What do you say to Tessina when she's told you that there's a person and bugs? Evelyn is kind of looking after the undead things down the hall. What's your plan?
So Garreth is gonna... I think she's if she can point and say person bugs, then he's going to use his movement to enter that room.
Okay, and do you want the other two things to just keep running?
Yeah.
Okay, so they'll keep running for 1 minute.
And then as Garreth enters, he sees these two bugs, and this dude in front of me, he's got long black hair and a staff. I mean, are his eyes glowing red?
Maybe. And Tessina and Evelyn follow you in, because that's just going to make it simpler.
Oh, Are we not?
Are you in initiative
anymore?
then?
You tell me. I thought we were still in initiative.
Nobody's attacked you. Oh, I put Tessina in the wrong place. I'm sorry. Okay, that's nearest where they were.
Yeah, so Garreth is gonna run in, and he's just trying to size up this guy. Like, what's this guy want? Can he do like an insight check or something, or like?
So this person kind of turns and regards you. He does have glowing red eyes. He says, "Who are you?"
Garreth will reply, Garreth Stosdak, destroyer of fiends. Servant of Vulcan. And what are you doing in this holy place?
I am a servant too. Which fiends, Garreth Stosdak, are you here to destroy?
Those responsible for pulling this holy city into the negative planes, and those that threaten my son.
Where is your son?
What are you doing here, and who do you serve?
Garreth, roll an insight check. So you get kind of a general sense of how much you believe this person.
Insight check, 13.
We serve Azrael, but we are here to stop the invaders. They come, they gnash. There's a portal below. Cannot let them out.
Have you seen the army of Beacon? Or the one who calls himself the Raven?
Perhaps.
Where are they?
They are also below. They are not the ones we are here to stop, so I did not stop them. Are you their friend?
What is your name, fiend?
Gideon.
How do I not have a pen?
Oh no, do you have
What
one in
has
your drawer?
happened? You know, you get out of the classroom, you stop teaching English, and then you just don't have a pen anymore. Oh, here's one. I totally have one. Never mind. I don't have to have an existential crisis about it. Gideon.
So, honey, as you are talking to Gideon, some weird things.
What the heck?
Hang on. I'm sorry. I need just a second. I feel like it's really layered in here. I'm going to get rid of at least one of these guys. And the scorpion. We already fought giant crabs. Okay. I'm making some executive decisions.
You're just making
You're
decisions
hurt.
left and right. I'm fine.
Yeah, I can't be stopped. Okay, so all of these, let me show you what they are. Super sketchy things. Did it show it to you?
Yeah, why is it face melting?
It is a dretch. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about its face.
It looks disgusting. It looks like, look how hollow its head looks.
I know. This doesn't say very much about how dretches. Oh, it's just about demons. Okay. So this horrible stench all of a sudden, Garreth, fills your nostrils. And Gideon says, "They're coming." And these four weird things kind of stomp into the room. And they make kind of a braying sound.
Gideon, you're doing a terrible job of keeping these things below.
Sorry, so I don't want to like play out. What's supposed to happen is that Gideon and the Gideon's friends, the Mezzalots, are supposed to fight the Dretches. I think that the Mezzalots can, for the most part, take care of them themselves. They're a lot more powerful than the Dretches, even though I got rid of one. So these things kind of come braying up the stairs. Whoa! I don't know if that wasn't a good noise. Anyway, they come running up the stairs. And the Mezzalots, while we're looking at weird things, is that okay?
So I
just want to get a picture.
Mezzaloths and Yugoloths. I think they're so cool.
So these weird bugs kind of screech and attack the giant, ugly bear type things that just ran up the stairs. As the Mezzalots kill the Dretches, huge, disgusting kind of clouds of smoke burst off of the Dretches. I do need you to make a Constitution saving throw, you and Tessina.
What the hell? Not nat 20, but 20 for Garreth.
Okay.
4 for Tessina.
Okay, so poor baby Tessina, for a second during this conversation, Tessina, you cannot take both actions and bonus actions on your turn. You're poisoned for like this round and the next one. They were kind of loosely in turn order.
It's just so icky. Princess Slobberchop slapped near my nose.
I think that Princess Slobberchop's flapping might be part of the problem, where in trying to aid Tessina, she's accidentally kind of wafted more of the Dretch ichor towards her. So the Mezzaloths take some damage, but are able to clean up the Dretches that suddenly appeared. I would like for you to please make a persuasion check. to convince Gideon that he should let you down the stairs and that you are not, in fact, aligned with the Drushes.
Oh. Okay. Persuasion. We're going through. How about a 12?
What will you do down there? You look like the window over there. Vulcan, you said.
Indeed.
He is over there, too. He's actually pointing at the room to the top left that you haven't been in yet. So if you want to go there, you could. Or if you're ready to go down the stairs, you get the sense that Gideon won't stop you, although he's still a little bit suspicious of your plans.
Okay. So, I mean, Garreth will... Does Garreth not know what's over here? Because I thought he'd been here before.
He has. Garreth, you know that that's the Chapel of Mourning.
Okay. And what's in the Chapel of Mourning?
So do you go investigate?
Sure.
Why don't you roll an investigation check?
A6.
Okay. The smashed remnants of fine furniture and the remains of stained glass windows are strewn across this room. Sections of one huge stained glass window remain intact, enough so that its subject can still be made out. The window once portrayed Vulcan standing next to Lona and an army of fallen soldiers, holding his hands aloft as the spirits of the dead rise to stand at Vulcan's side. Do you do anything seeing this depiction of your deity?
I mutter a couple of words to Vulcan, and I think this sentiment would be very practical and kind of like I hope it doesn't come to that. And I guess we're going downstairs.
Okay, before you do, will you roll a... Let's see. I want you to roll a charisma check, but add your religion modifier.
Okay. How about a 12?
Okay, so as you say, hope it doesn't come to that, you're... And spiraling into being before you is a... what are you holding? Hammer?
Yeah, so he's got like a warhammer.
Is a warhammer identical to your own, so it has a V inscribed on either side of the hammer. And this is a +2 warhammer.
Ooh la la. I gotta find something else to enchant. Cool. So I
think since this is from your deity to help and support you as you move into the next phase, that we can probably safely say that this one is enchanted. Would that make it like a +3?
No. The +2 hammer is already like magical. I was just saying I've been
okay, so you don't have to worry about it.
Like a morning magic ritual for my hammer.
Okay.
So yeah. But so cool.
Hey.
Oh, now I can do it to like my chainmail.
That'd be cool.
I have been doing it to my shield, and I got a fancy shield. I haven't doing it to my weapon. Now I got a fancy weapon.
Yeah, you have so many accessories.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna figure out how to add that.
Okay.
So I go over, I think, with reverence, and I think he just takes it gingerly and hefts it in his hand, and tries the weight and just kind of nods and says, "The path is clear. There's work to be done," and he's just gonna go downstairs.
Oh, cute. Okay, perfect. I need to take us to our next map. So, everybody hold on, cross your fingers.
Yeah, this is where we usually have technical hiccups, so...
That's not right. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. Oops, I forgot the people. Give me 1 second and I'll get you situated. Oh, I lost the little accessory for, oh, here's Princess Slobber Chops. Left her all the way up at the top. Okay. Okay, and then make sure I put you in the right room, Garreth. I'm sorry, give me just 1 second.
I added my +2 Warhammer. Super excited.
Whoa.
Garreth Smash.
Smash. Sorry, give me just a second to find it in the thing. Where these stairs go? Stairs. Oh, it should be obvious, I'm sure. I'm sorry. I missed a room. Ah, okay. E7. Okay, here we are. Sorry. I should have double checked that before. Okay, so we are here. Garreth, do you think that you would have been beneath the chapel? Would you have gone down to like a meditation chamber or anything down here? Were you, or do you not think so?
I think so. I think he would have been like one time, and maybe this is where he figured out that he needed to leave Beacon and go ply his trade and do his work in Respite.
Oh, okay. So just to give you a general, okay, so a general idea, you're in a workshop, which I think is kind of a creepy thing to call it. This workshop appears to be where priests and acolytes prepare dead bodies for final interment. The place has been ransacked with knives, saws, piping, and tubes littering the floor. Acid and embalming fluid pool everywhere amid a field of shattered flasks and jars.
Watch your step.
And so, let's see. Garreth, will you go ahead and make a survival check for me?
Okay. I think Garreth, as he goes through to, can I be on the lookout for an intact vial or some intact tubing?
Roll a, let's see, I asked for your survival check. Roll a, either perception or investigation.
Survival is 18. I'll do the
Cool.
I'll do the perception since it's better.
Okay.
20 for perception.
Ooh. Okay, so Garreth, first, you see two sets of tracks through the mess of this room. One set you can immediately identify from the dretches, these kind of like giant stompy feet, tracks up, leading up the stairs. You also see a series of human or human-ish footprints leading out of this room, deeper into the underground of the cemetery.
Okay, that's probably.
And you also find, I'm going to say that you find two vials that are intact, and you find stoppers that you can use for them.
So wait, are they just glass vials, or are they?
Are you looking for something special?
I was looking for like acid.
Oh, okay. I think almost everything looks broken.
We'll take the
so
two
you
vials.
can get like the pieces. Okay. If you want to roll to see how carefully you can kind of relocate the acid from its current location into the glass vials.
We're in a hurry.
Okay.
Is this door shut?
Okay. That door is open. I was just going to give you a kind of general idea of what's where. Actually, no, sorry. That door, since it's been a little while, I'm going to let you go kind of place by place. That door, it's easy for you to open. It opens down a hall, and there are stairs leading to the right and stairs leading to the left. Garreth, you know that to the left is the ossuary of the faithful, or ossuary. It's where those who couldn't afford the expense of a cemetery plot were respectfully laid to rest. To the left, to the right, is the Vault of Honor, which once held the crown that you saw in the window I named it something for Vulcan. Vulcan's fancy crown.
The golden
fanciness.
helm.
Golden helm, thank you. That's where the golden helm has been kept. So which way do you want to go?
Do I hear anything?
Your perception check was 20.
Yes.
You do. You hear things coming from the hall to the right. Most immediately. It's not clear because the sound is kind of bouncing around in these stone underground passages. You think it's totally possible that there would be sound coming from the left too, but the most immediate noises are coming from the right.
Okay, I think that he's probably gonna skip the Hall of Poor People and go for the Hall of Fancy Helmet from My God.
Okay. So you kind of
gonna say
run down a set of
the
stairs.
Girls too, like, we must be swift.
Okay. They're following after you as fast as they can. So Garreth, if you want to go ahead and pop yourself into this next room, you see in the Vault of Honor that it is strewn with rubble and contains 5 marble statues atop dioceses. 4 of the statues are unrecognizable as their features have been badly marred by fallen rock from the cracked ceiling. The 5th is a finely carved statue of a kneeling man. So the statue in the front of the room, so on the far side, the opposite side of where you are, so this is along the sides, there's a kind of pillar statue on each wall and then 3 large columns in the middle. So on the opposite side of the room, Garreth, you do see a recognizable statue of Lanish Fogel, the first of Vulcan's mortal servants.
And
so do you run over there? Also, so in this room, there are fallen soldiers, kind of different positions. It's not totally clear right at this moment if they are alive or not.
do they look like Army of Beacon? So I guess the first...
Yeah, they have the kind of white, or it used to be white, crust little pieces. Them, except for the man nearest the statue on the opposite end of the room.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
So I think Garreth, seeing that, is going to yell back at the ladies, please, like he's just trying to get help, and he's gonna rush up and see, at this distance, can he see if they're among the living? Can he, are they...
Why don't you just roll a medicine check to kind of take a general, get a general sense.
By the flame in the forge. $10, unless you let me add my belated guidance cantrip, then it'd be 11.
Yeah, what was your... Hey, yeah, that's fine. And so, Garreth, between you and with Evelyn's help, you can identify that 3 of these people are alive. This man here at the top and these 2 here on the side. The other 4 nearest to you are dead. None of them are Patrick.
Okay.
However, the man at the end of the room, you recognize pretty immediately as the Raven, identifiable for his kind of raven. I wish I could remember what it's called. All I can think is boutonniere, and that's not it. Doublet. His doublet has a raven on it with a red background.
And he's alive?
He is. He's badly injured. And I mean, you can see like multiple wounds. Some of them kind of smell like the stinky things that just left. And the blood seems to be pretty fresh. So you get a sense that perhaps your arrival might have spared their lives.
Cool. So I'll rush up to him. And... Ooh, okay, we're going to give him... He needs some healing, right? So we're gonna give him a little bit of cure wounds. And as Garreth reaches down, he's gonna say, "You fought valiantly, and now it's our turn." And he's gonna do cure wounds.
Nice. Okay, go ahead and roll your cure wounds. Ooh. Okay.
And
thank you. Who are you?
I'm Garreth Stosdak. Perhaps you know my son, Patrick.
Yes, he's here somewhere. I am.
What happened?
The fiends, we were overwhelmed. We came to rescue the helm. Garreth, you can see looking at this statue beside the raven. It's like it's carved to perfectly have a hat on its head. Kind of like if you take off a hat when you've been wearing one all day and you have hat hair. This statue has hat hair from not wearing the helm. He's on the other side.
Were those things waiting
Must
for you
be.
in here? Or did they come in after you?
They come out of here. Let me see if he knows where. Coming from. I don't know where. There's a portal or something.
Are there others?
Yes. There were many more.
Okay, so Garreth is gonna make some decisions real fast. Is that okay?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Garreth says, Okay. I think he's gonna say, "Come, we'll help you." And if it's okay with you, he's going to gather the Raven and this other dude that Tessina and Evelyn have been next to, and we're gonna get them to the.
Okay, we've got one other guy too.
Okay, so we're gonna go limping
So 3
to
total.
the workshop and just like clear a space for them. And since this has doors, we're just gonna say, hold these doors. We're gonna go deeper in.
Okay, that sounds great.
Do any of
course.
the? I mean, like, I'm assuming not, but do any of the soldiers that have passed have like a bandolier with a healing potion on them, or like something that they obviously don't need since they're dead?
How long are you taking in this room?
He's not gonna like be rifling through pockets or anything, but just at a glance.
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
12.
Hey, yeah, you find one healing potion.
Wow. And these other statues, you said that they were kind of smashed up.
Yeah, so there was you didn't pass around that side, so you didn't see, but there have been meteors falling, and so the cemetery was hit by a shard from the meteor that hit the cathedral, and so that's impacted this room, and that's led to these things falling.
Okay, cool. So we'll continue on our way and slowly into the ossuary.
Okay. Okay, give me 1 second because I missed somebody. I'm going to take you guys into the ossuary. Oops, plus a friend. Sorry, let me put him back. Okay, here we go, Garreth. So you're running through the ossuary. Here he is. Okay. This huge chamber is lined by funerary shelves along the stone walls above 6 bare dioceses, creating a display of dusty humanoid bones rising from floor to ceiling. Go ahead and make a perception check while you're in this room.
So on these 6 dioceses, I'm sorry, I missed it. Is there stuff on them, or is it kind of empty, or?
Right, no, it's like the catacombs where you stick the, This is where, like, those who couldn't afford, like, a different funeral space in Beacon have been buried. So my understanding is that it's almost, they're stacked right on top of each other, so it would just look like a pile of dusty skeletons.
Yeah. I thought that's what the walls were made out of, but I didn't know if there was anything significant on these, like, steps.
They're bare.
Okay. 10-4.
Keep going?
Yeah, I guess I didn't hear anything. I'm just gonna swing around.
Okay, so you can go into this room on the right, Garreth would know. So you kind of run through. You come into the room on the right, which Garreth, you know as a meditation chamber. This area is set with cushions and low stools of brown oak. Above an empty dais, the wall is covered with a mosaic shaped from colored chips of bone, artfully arranged to depict scenes of funerals, the migration of souls, and the celestial realms. Lettering along the bottom of the mosaic reads, "Contemplate life, death comes soon enough." Since none of you are proficient in religion, we'll just leave it at that. But basically, their idea for this is an area designed for priests who were primarily overseeing burials and burial rites and protecting against undeath and things. Yeah. So this was kind of their meditation room to stay focused on more positive things. But unfortunately, and in terms of more negative things, Garreth, you see at the doorway at the top of the stairs to this room, on the opposite end from where you've come in, a fallen soldier of light.
Okay.
And you hear, roll a perception check.
13.
You hear a soft groaning coming from a room around the corner.
Wait, over here?
Did you keep going?
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm going to see if this guy's alive, and then I'm going to be working my way up.
This guy looks eviscerated. On one flight of stairs, there are 2 more on a landing. Also decimated. You see large splashes of black ichor along the floor, and you get this kind of like really heavy, foul sense as you continue on. But as you go, the voice, the moaning that you heard, becomes louder and more familiar.
Oh no.
And Garreth, you hear in this next room as you keep going, where you find your son Patrick.
Yay.
So before I tell you what's happening with Patrick, how about you describe Patrick for us in normal circumstances?
Okay, I think that Garreth and Patrick are both very sturdy, muscular, tall men. I think that Garreth is a half-orc. I can't tell very much of his features from the token that we use, but he's not super half-orcy. I don't know. But Patrick even less so. And I think that he has always been very popular with the ladies. I think he is kind of like pretty, you know. And I think that
Is his mom an elf? Alina?
I guess I always thought of his mom as more human, or maybe she was half elf.
Okay, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah, she'll be half elf.
Okay.
And yeah, so I think Garreth is a little bit more burly, and Patrick is a little bit more lean. And I think, you know, closely cropped hair and dazzling. I think he has dazzling. He has his mom's eyes, which made it even harder for Garreth to have him after his mother passed. But just eyes of pure, like super light blue. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so Garreth, as you come sprinting into this room, heart leaping in your throat, you see a shallow meditation pool set off from a broad landing edged by a low wrought iron railing, wondrous frescoes depict souls gaining the blessings of Ilona, the Titan of Light. The frescoes on one wall have been twisted into abyssal forms surrounding a shimmering portal.
Oh no. Which wall?
Oh no. The wall straight ahead of you. So the one on the right or the east. The pool is littered with the mutilated bodies of humans wearing the uniforms of Beacon. The swirling water of the pool roils with shadow and is shot through with patches of black ichor where demons and fiends have fallen. An armored man with a shield slung over his back crouches among the bodies, writhing in pain. His eyes are closed and his hands clutch at a gold helm on his head as if trying in vain to claw it off. Unintelligible words spill from his lips, some sounding saintly and solemn, while others resonate with a cruel hissing. So Garreth, your son is kneeling on the edge of this pool, surrounded by dead bodies, pulling at the golden helm on his head, but he seems unable to pull it off, and his voice is moving from kind of just a normal muttering that you can't quite understand to back and forth.
Wow. Okay.
So, what would you like to do?
Well, I mean, Jonathan Player thinks it's probably ill-advised, but Garreth, playing a character here. So wait, and this is like a portal to hell? Or like to the abyss? Is like a swirling magical energy scariness?
Yeah, just this black, gross portal.
Okay, so Garreth is going to call over his shoulder, help him, and run up to Patrick and try to get this helmet off of him.
Garreth, roll a... I'll let you pick. You can roll strength or constitution.
Am I still weakened from the shadow earlier? No saves or anything? Is this like a sleep it off kind of deal?
You are trying to save your son. Roll a constitution check. Let's see if you can get it off. A constitution saving throw. Let's see if you can shrug off the shadow's effects.
17.
Okay, cool. You get your strength back.
I feel so much stronger.
How about you, so you're trying to pull this off?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the my D&D Beyond just crashed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a climactic moment, and now it won't come back. Okay, so I get a +5 to athletics. So I'm just gonna roll a d20.
Right.
Come on. Nat 20.
Ooh.
Are you kidding? That's a clutch nat
Okay.
20.
So, Garreth, you valiantly yank the golden helm of Vulcan from your son's head. You hear kind of a whispered, "Mother." Patrick falls unconscious as
Aw.
you are unable to resist putting the helm onto your own head.
Okay.
Okay, pause because we need different music for this. Dun dun dun.
I can't believe that my character sheet is just crapped out.
I'm sorry. Why don't I have more musical selections? Maybe we'll try this one. Okay, everybody cross your fingers. It'll come back in a second. So, Garreth, you pull the helm Vulcan onto your own head. Okay. So, you hear for a moment a deep, resonant, powerful voice that is somewhat familiar to you. You almost hear your name in your deity's mouth. Garreth. It is then drowned out by a dark, slithering voice of the demon lord. So what's happening, and then I'll try better to describe it, but what's happening is the helm that was blessed by Vulcan has, in the fall into the negative planes, been twisted and is now being manipulated by, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it. Is it Baphomet?
Baphomet. I love Baphomet.
Baphomet. Okay. That's why there's so many minotaurs everywhere.
Yeah, he looks super cool in his art.
By Baphomet. And so I was kind of hoping you would do this, but I want to make sure I'm doing a good job with describing what's happening. Okay. So, Garreth, you see in a flash a woman whose garb slightly resembles Tessina with I said in a flash, not a gash, right? In a flash, whose garb resembles Tessina. She has a really bad limp and a slash across her face. You see her kind of dragging behind her with both hands a large, shining, long sword. And she has a black raven who kind of flutters beside her and croaks every now and again. Behind her is an enormous loping demon who kind of lunges and attempts to cut her in half functionally. With all her might, she swings the sword and plunges it into the earth. And a bloody scab grows up from the ground and engulfs the palace and the enormous demon. Oops, I'm sorry, I skipped something. Sorry. So, yeah, I skipped the palace. She plunges the sword into the ground. The demon is hurled back as an alabaster palace rises up around the sword. That was it. And then a bloody scab grows up from the ground to engulf the palace and the enormous demon. You watch as the raven flutters away. And you kind of feel like the tug on its little raven heartstrings at the loss of its mistress. And the raven kind of flutters, confused and scared, until it thinks it sees other ravens, but finds instead two odd bird-like humanoids dressed in patchwork armor sitting next to a strange, giant cart of some kind. And you see that the bird creatures are equipped with odd weapons and tools. And so, Garreth, this vision takes place over a slightly extended period. So you get kind of flashes of... Sorry.
When you get a second, honey, I think our music stopped.
It's going again?
I don't hear it.
Okay. I'm just going to refresh my Roll20 and see if that brings it back. So as you see this series of visions interspersed by, sorry, I know it's like a lot of things and like it's a long explanation to take it all at once, interspersed by visions of troops in gleaming armor marching across a glassy plain with military precision. You recognize this from your grandfather's stories as the battle that was 100 years before. One moment later, you see massive groups of disfigured monsters loping across a blighted landscape, tearing at screaming enemies. So, for the time being, Garreth, you are unable to remove the helm from your head.
Probably I have cool powers from it, right? Can see into the future.
Right now, your mind is locked between Vulcans and Baphomets.
I can heal leopards.
But as a fun thing, I'm going to give you... Cool. Oh, that's not helpful at all. Patrick's stat block.
Okay. So,
zooming out a little bit, Garreth, you bid for everyone to be helpful. You pulled the, kind of with shining eyes, pulled the helm onto your own head, and now you're the person who's kind of bent over, writhing in pain. Evelyn ran over and cast a Cure Wounds on Patrick to help revive him. I know I prepared that. Where is it? I didn't. I was positive. Okay, anyway. Instead, she's going to cast a healing word for Patrick. I was certain with every fiber of my being that I had prepared Cure Wounds. Oh no!
What?
I did the thing where I accidentally popped the rolly box out by itself.
And now it's gone forever.
And last week when I did that, well, no, it's in the left here, but last week when I did that, I couldn't get it back if I closed it. Okay. So, Patrick, you are...
Just a note, DM honey, when you shared that handout with me, I got his token, but it didn't have any information or stats or anything attached.
Okay. Sorry, so in that case, I'll help you. But Patrick, you have 60 hit points.
Cool. Strong boy like his
and
dad.
You have a +1 longsword.
Get some.
Okay. So Garreth, I'm gonna have you're gonna switch to being Patrick.
Okay.
Where is Tessina? Before it happens next, where's Tessina? What is she doing?
Yeah, I think she'd be in here, and I think that when she sees this portal, does she know what that is?
Tessina, roll a perception check.
Nat 20, 22. That's the second nat 20 she's rolled.
Okay, Tessina, you know without a shadow of a doubt that you are looking at a portal to the abyss.
Well, that's not good.
This is confirmed for you as
Of course it is.
3 Minotaurs.
Oh my god.
See, you were so upset that they were gone earlier, but now they're back. As 3 Minotaurs appear, boom, 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 out of the portal. Sorry, so this whole wall, I think, kind of functions as a portal. I don't know how else they get past each other.
I like that there's lots of space to move around in this tiny room.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and really fast before the combat, I did find a treasure that I forgot to give you. So you'd been looking at the guards to kind of check them. You do find 3 spell scrolls that are wet but usable in this room. Or somebody does, because Garreth, you're kind of incapacitated at the moment. So you find Mass Healing Word, Remove Curse, and Tongues.
Cool.
Okay, are you all ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Should we roll initiative?
Sorry, I really want to figure out a way to get this to you.
Can you make me in charge of his token, and maybe it will let me see more stuff? Like if you click on it.
But I don't think that. Yes. Missions. I don't think that. This just is making it visible. So you can make sure you can see everything. Oh, see and edit. There you go. Can you move him around?
No.
Okay. Just keep using Garrett's token, and then if you'll keep track of his health, is that okay? Just keep using Garrett's token.
You said I have 60 health?
And we'll just switch them. Yes. I think he basically has veteran stats. Let me check that, because I really don't want to roll like all the people. Yeah, honey, if you'll just use veteran stats, I think that'll be perfect.
Okay.
And just use that full, their 58 HP and everything. And you can add 1. He has a +1 longsword, so you can add 1 to the longsword attacks. Yay! Let me pull up the Minotaur stats. It was such a big momentous moment. Was that okay?
Yes, baby. I want this helmet to be thick so Garreth can walk around looking cool like his boy Fogel.
Okay. Let's roll initiative.
So I'm gonna be moving around Gareth's token, but it's actually here.
Yeah.
We'll say this is Patrick. Aha! Totally fixed.
You'll roll for Tessina?
Yes.
It's funny, you're yellow now instead of gray. Oh, wait, now you're gray again. Oh, you secret rolled. Whisper rolled.
I think it's doing that because I'm using the monster stat block on D&D Beyond.
Cool, okay. Oh, I forgot the Minotaurs. Sorry. Silly Minotaurs.
Come on, Minotaurs.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Can I ask a
I
clarifying
was like,
question?
wow, I rolled that initiative so fast. Yes.
So this, is there a barrier between the pool and the, meditation area? Are they going to have to, jump over it, and does it offer any cover?
No, it's just a foot of water. There's no cover.
Okay.
It's a good question, but no. It also does not impose difficult terrain or anything like that. So it's just a little bit of bloody, icky water.
Okay.
Are you sure this water is sanitary? It looks questionable to me. Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay, Minotaur in the middle is going to go
Oh
first.
no.
And he is going to take one big burly Minotaur step forward and swing his... Oh, wait, let me get him in the right place. Struggles to get past his friend. Tessina, he's actually going to come over here and swing at you.
Can Patrick use his reaction to attack it? So Patrick attacks for 15.
Okay. That hits.
And
How much damage does Patrick do? Is this Patrick's special, like, protect reaction? Or, oh, because it moved past him.
Right. So it gives me 10 and 11. It goes ahead and does both of the damages that it would normally do. So I don't know if you want to take...
From his multi-attack?
It just did it automatically, so I don't know what you want to take out of that. If you
Oh,
want to take
I'm
10,
just gonna...
or if you want to take 11,
I'll just
or if
take
you
the
wanna
one
take
on the
21.
left. I'll just take whichever one's on the left for
Okay,
now.
sounds good.
And we'll just make that our plan when it rolls for Patrick. Is that okay?
Uh-huh.
So, Tessina, does a 19 hit?
A 19 will hit. She's going to say, "You are so mean."
So, gosh. Why would it... Why am I whispering to myself? I want to see... I'm frustrated. It does 25 points of slashing damage.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Tessina looks rough.
Okay. Patrick, your turn.
Gosh, well, he hasn't seen his dad for the last year, and just had this horrifying experience. Can I ask a question?
Yes.
So, from Patrick's POV, he came down here, and did he find the helmet in here and like just put it on, or?
So from Patrick's POV, he was surprised to not find the helmet in the room with the raven, and did find it. Yeah, I can tell you. So he found it in here near the thing. But he found it. Actually, no. I'm going to say that he found. Oh, sorry, Carolina. I didn't see you. Sorry. She sprawled right underneath my chair, but I had my feet up, so I didn't know that she was there. He found it on one of the flat pillars in the meditation room. But he and his friends and fellow soldiers came into this room to try to close the demon portal.
Okay. All right. So Patrick.
And so I think Patrick would also be kind of devastated to find all his friends dead.
Yeah. So
we can deal with like how he's dealing with all the things and the Avernusness.
Sure.
Soon.
So Patrick is going to draw his short sword, and so now he can attack twice with his long sword and once with his short sword.
Okay.
So he's going to, let's see. Yeah, I think this thing just kind of came rushing out. I think he's going to slide over here, even though it's away from his pop.
And Patrick would have noticed that the things seem not interested at all in Garreth.
Oh, in that case. So we're going to slide down here, and we're just going to wail on the thing that just closed with Tessina.
Okay.
So
roll an attack.
Here is
your attacks.
Both longsword attacks, so for a total of 12 points of slashing damage. And he's going to try his short sword attack. 18 to hit for 7 points of piercing damage.
Wait, sorry. So 12 the first time. What were your rolls to hit?
23 and 18.
Okay, and what was your short sword?
Short sword was 7 points of piercing damage.
Nice. Okay. Cool. Does Patrick want to do anything else?
Patrick is going to say, he's going to say, protect him.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Tizina!
Okay, Tessina is going to look at this big guy, and she's going to be, you are so bad, and she's going to cast Toll the Dead, and it's
Okay.
a wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. Here he goes. 10.
Okay, it fails, so it takes 2d12 damage for 18 points of necrotic damage.
Woo!
That was really good.
Hey, Tizina, he looks rough.
Dang it, we wanted to kill him. Okay, so she's going to...
These guys are really hardy. Look how shiny they are.
They're super shiny. Okay, so she can't move away without provoking an attack of opportunity, so that's not ideal. Does it seem matter now at her or Patrick?
A perception check?
$21.
Matter at Patrick, for sure.
Totally. Okay.
Doesn't look like it likes Patrick at all.
So she's going to actually... I'm aware that we're provoking the attack of opportunity, but she's going to dash kind of towards Garreth and say, "What is wrong with you?"
Okay. It is going to make its attack of opportunity. Does a 19 hit?
Yes. That was probably stupid.
Okay. You want to undo it?
Nope.
Okay, you take 17 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay, that's Tessina's turn. Evelyn's turn. Evelyn is... we're going to do something really cool.
Yeah, do something amazing.
A little bit irritated with Patrick for where he's standing.
Bring it.
I don't think that's a good idea. We're gonna see if we want to do a fireball. If we can fireball and not affect Patrick. I don't see a good way for her to do that.
How tall is the
ceiling? And it'll hit Garreth. It'll hit any of them. Okay, never mind. We just like fire. She's gonna do some scorching rays instead. So Evelyn is going to kind of turn and kind of stepping over the kneeling Garreth or to take out this guy from that you guys have hurt already. Oh, crap.
Yay.
So she rolled, 15, 23. Okay, all three of those hit. Oh, I need to roll the damage then.
Buck is just laying on the floor, looking around.
Oops. I keep rolling in the wrong place. 1, 2, 3. 22 plus 4 is 26. Oh my gosh.
It's not still alive.
I'm gonna kill him. He's dead! Ugh. Okay. Evelyn kills that one, and let me see if she has any cool bonus action cantrips or anything. I don't think so.
If she has a healing word, then Tessina's super hurt. Oh, but she can't.
She can't be. She just casts Scorching Ray. She's trying to prevent Tessina from getting blasted by another Minotaur.
Yeah.
Okay, so Patrick, Tessina, do you two want to stay and fight these things, or do you want to go? What's your plan?
I mean, I mean, we're trying to figure out how to close this portal.
Okay. So that's Evelyn's turn, and she's gonna step in front of Garreth to protect him from minotaurs.
That's so nice.
Yes. And unfortunately, it is this minotaur's turn, so he's going to close with her and make an attack with his great axe. 14, I think, hits. Yeah, so he swings at Evelyn with his great axe. And does, sorry, Tessina, he does 10 points of slashing damage to Evelyn. I just feel like because they rolled so high against Tessina both times. To that guy, or I guess it was just the one guy.
Terrible.
And this remaining Minotaur, Patrick, is going to take a big swing at you. Does a 24 hit?
24 will hit.
You take 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And it kind of like grunts at you through its big Minotaur nostrils and raises its axe back. And it's your turn.
Oh, it's Patrick's turn. Okay, cool.
Also, Patrick, your father has shown up with these two
Weirdos.
ladies who seem pretty cool. You're not so sure about the flying cat. Actually, I don't know how Patrick feels about cats.
I think Patrick doesn't like cats. I think he's allergic, and he thinks that they're creepy, like they come from a different dimension. 1 foot on the other side.
Okay, Patrick on the other side.
Patrick's gonna attack this one that he's next to, and so he's gonna make all of his attacks, like 13 attacks.
Good.
22 to hit for 8 and 9 points of slashing damage.
Wait, why are you telling me two?
Because that's what it does. Do you want me to roll again for the longsword?
Yeah, so you have to roll one attack for each.
So just 1 hits for 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Okay, and what about your short sword?
Nat ones for my subsequent attacks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Tessina, your turn.
Tessina is going to do something she hasn't done before. I've never tried.
Okay.
So let's see.
Okay.
Okay, so she is going to walk towards, oh god, 5, 10, 15.
I don't think.
She's going to walk towards this one, and she's going to cast Vampiric Touch.
Okay. So what happens?
So she reaches out, and if a 15 hits,
does.
So she like reaches out, and tendrils of shadow and pink energy coming from her fingers, and they start drawing the Minotaur's life energy from its burly oiled chest and to her.
It kind of calls out in terror.
And so she is going to gain 4 hit points, which is helpful.
Wait, what happens to it?
Oh, sorry, it takes 7 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, and how does she gain 4?
It's Vampiric Touch, so she's taking the... That's the whole thing of the spell.
I just don't know that spell.
Yeah, so she is taking its life energy. I rolled so terrible, too. I'm really mad about it. A 4, a 2, and a 1.
Okay, and so it takes the 3d6 necrotic damage.
Right.
And then what does she doesn't gain 7?
Hit points, no. And you regain hit points equal to half the amount of necrotic damage dealt.
Next time you have to round down.
Oh, I can just do 3.
It's okay. She can heal 4.
Yeah, I just put it down. And for the bonus action, she's going to utilize her... she's going to use her Ghost Step tattoo and step into the ethereal plane.
Okay.
So as to try to avoid getting clobbered again.
Okay.
That's her turn.
If you guys want to go, or if you need to go, Evelyn can help too. So she's in the ethereal plane right now? Okay. Oh, so Evelyn can't heal her.
Yeah, she can still heal her.
How?
She doesn't disappear. She kind of like looks ghostly, but like I mean, Tessina can still be hurt. It just hurts a lot less.
Okay, well, so she heals 6. So I hope that helps. And then we're gonna just be primally savage. 18, that hits. 8 points of damage to this guy. Okay.
Slash him in the face.
Yeah, so Evelyn, I think does claw at his cow nose. Is this okay?
Uh-huh.
How's everybody doing?
Tessina looks terrible still. Patrick is holding up.
Alrighty. So Minotaur at the top is going to attack Evelyn with his great axe. He takes a really big swing and hits to do 22 points of damage. Oops, I clicked the wrong button. And then that's that guy's turn. Minotaur, this guy in front of you, Patrick, swings his great axe. Does a 24 hit.
Oh, yeah.
He does 16 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Sorry, so Carolina is laying under my desk. She likes to pick at blankets and things, so she's found that she can wrap her hands in the lace curtain that I have and just play with it and swing it. So I'm just sitting here watching the curtain move, and it's all tied around her paw, and she's so pleased with herself about it. And she's now thrown herself onto my leg to be congratulated. I want to make sure she wasn't going to rip it.
Yeah.
I'm always scared it's going to fall down on me.
I hear her wagging.
Yeah, we're pretty excited.
We're so silly.
Okay, Patrick, it is your turn. So you just got slashed by a great axe. Your father is moaning behind you.
Snap out of
your
it!
Your friend just turned into a ghost. And Patrick, I think Patrick understands what's going on with Garreth because he just underwent the same thing.
Yeah. I wish that there was a way that Patrick could get flanking on this Minotaur. Because rolling 2 nat 1s on his last attack is terrible.
How about you get an inspiration seeing your father in such dire straits?
Okay, we'll see how these attacks go.
Okay. Their AC isn't high, you just can't roll,
20 to hit for 11 points, and then I think the 8 misses.
Mm-hmm.
And then 18 to hit for the short sword for 5 points of piercing damage.
Yep. Nice. Okay, so 2 of those hit.
16 total, and he doesn't really have anything else that he can do. But he'll say, when he glances over at the portal, does it look like anything else is coming out?
Does not.
Okay, and before he came in here, did he...
And Patrick has been here long enough to know when things come out, they kind of come out in waves, but it's not just this solid inundation for a long period of time.
Does Patrick know how to close a demonic portal since he fought his all the way over here?
Patrick, roll a religion check.
I forget, is that charisma or intelligence or wisdom?
I think it's intelligence. Could be with. Pick one of the ones that seems highest to you and roll that. Is fine with me.
Well, they're all zeros, so here we go. 17.
Cool. Okay, sorry. So this is on me as the DM. It's either not here or I'm just totally overlooking it. I don't know how to close the demonic portal, and I was so excited about you meeting Patrick that I forgot to find out or decide. Why wouldn't it say? Patrick, you think that if the demonic portal suffered a substantial enough blow to the kind of physical space that it's taking up, that it would explode.
Perfect. Patrick will communicate that. We must attack the portal and close it.
Sorry, so you detect the wall around the portal. That's what's making it. That's its kind of weakness.
The wall.
You don't want to attack the portal itself. Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Patrick?
Yep.
Okay, Tessina, your turn.
Oh, this is very bad.
Does she become visible again?
You know, that's a great question. Let me find out. So she is, she's always been visible, but kind of ghostly looking. And the ghostliness ends at the end of this turn. The ghostliness will end.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, so she's going to... and this Minotaur that we're fighting, does it look bad at all?
Yeah, the one you're fighting, it looks almost at half.
Okay. DM question. This is up to you. If she, like, went into the floor, would that provoke an attack of opportunity?
Maybe one rolled with disadvantage to do only partial damage, but should be okay.
Okay, we're gonna risk it.
There is water, so you're going to be underwater.
Oh, she's just gonna, like, move through, what, like 10, 20? She's gonna try to go here.
Oh, it's not difficult terrain.
Oh, but she moves through solid objects, so, like, she's going through
Oh,
the stone,
I understand.
I thought,
Okay.
at like, below the water.
Okay, I see. Okay.
She's gonna go
Sorry, I thought
into
you
the
were
floor.
water. Waddle along.
So she'll ghost into the floor and get away from this thing. And if she survives this attack of opportunity, she's gonna do something.
Okay. Does a 13 hit?
That's her AC.
Okay. Since what about her being ethereal?
Oh, she still gets hit, but the damage is halved if it's bludgeoning or piercing or slashing.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Then she takes 6 points of piercing damage.
I keep making terrible decisions, Princess Slobberchops. Princess Slobberchops is gonna boop her.
Cool. Roll a d8 for Princess Slobberchops.
Roll a d8 for boop. Okay, so we came out that move on like even. So she's gonna try and toll the dead on this thing. So it needs to make a wisdom. Hold on a second. Never mind.
It's really funny that you ran away from it and ran right back.
I ran away from the other one.
You're right. I'm sorry.
So she's gonna double Eldritch Blast it.
Okay.
Come on.
You just need to beat a 14.
So one of them hits for 10 points of force damage.
Great. Okay, so he looks rough.
Okay.
Oh, Ticino, you're really hurt. Patrick, you're okay?
Yeah. I mean, he's not great. He's got, he's one above rough.
Okay. So, Evelyn, with this ability that I've been waiting to use, kind of clutches her little fox pendant, and boom, Fern erupts into being in the middle of the room. Evelyn wraps her arms around Garreth and says, kind of glances at Patrick and Ticina. Wait, let me see where we're going. Oh, yeah, okay. It says, going. And then, boom, fiery teleportation. You guys move 30 feet to the edge of the hall.
You can mass teleport people?
Oops, we might have left Patrick behind. I misread the thing. Hang on, sorry, pause.
It'd be
Yes,
super funny
so
to leave Patrick behind.
She might have just left him behind. Spirit and each one creature of your choice within 5 feet of it teleport up to 30 feet. It's just Patrick is like in a really inconvenient position.
Yeah.
Of an unoccupied space, you can see each creature within 10 feet of the space that the spirit left behind must succeed on a dexterity saving. Okay, so Patrick, make a dexterity saving throw.
This is too funny.
Sorry, honey.
16?
Okay, so Patrick, you save. Patrick, your father's new weird friend, who looks really intense, stares at you and says, "Follow us." This little fox, boom, appears into being, and second, boom, you all disappear.
Does Patrick see where they go?
20, 25, 30. Yeah. Yeah, so Evelyn, action, and then using the wildfire spirit. So I might have, maybe she can't call it and do that, but I'm going to let her for right now because I think it's really cool and I've been wanting to use it for so long. But Evelyn's going to use her movement to run back in here and help Patrick. So he's not alone with the Minotaurs. Let's go.
Okay.
That was cool, right?
That was cool. Did this cow make it save?
Was it within 10 feet of where the spirit was? It was. Did this cow make it save? He did not. The cow did not make his save.
That's right.
So he takes 1d6 plus 3 of cow damage, so 8. Oh, that couldn't hurt. There's supposed to be these like warriors of Baphomet, you know? Wow. Yeah, he's kind of singed at the end of his
Patrick just looks at Evelyn. It's like, what are you?
I'll explain later. Okay, here we go. Patrick, does a 19 hit your AC?
Of course it does. Everything hits his AC.
Okay, you take 17 points of slashing damage, and I accidentally did something stupid. Evelyn's unconscious.
From what?
Oh, sorry. So she got attacked too. I just rolled the attacks at the same time. So she took 22 points of slashing damage.
Why did she run back in here?
I didn't want to abandon Patrick. I'm sorry. I got a little overstimulated because I was so excited about the fairy teleportation.
This is terrible.
Yeah, oops. This combat, I'm really frustrated at this whole scene. None of it has gone the way that I wanted it to go. I've been thinking about it all week, and now I'm just mad. And now my character is unconscious.
Oh my god, okay.
Hey, Patrick, it's your turn. We were going to face step ourselves out. It was going to be great. I just forgot that she was really hurt. I think I already took like 4 actions on my last turn. Please time out.
Okay.
The Wildfire Spirit's really cool. I just get kind of confused about what it can do and when.
So Patrick's gonna be like, oh my, what are you? Smash! She's dead. Oh god, okay.
Probably to save Patrick's life, though. If he had just taken 22 points of slashing damage.
He'd still be up. So this...
22 and 17?
I mean...
Are you really?
That probably 22 would have done him in. Okay, so the southernmost cow is still... Is it hurt? Is it almost dead?
It's at half. The northernmost cow is at about 2/3. Do you see their little bar, or can you not see them?
I can't see the bar.
Okay, the cow that you are nearest, Patrick, is at half. The other cow looks to be in pretty good shape.
Okay. I need Garreth to snap out of it. That's what I really need. So...
You had to put the helm on your head.
I didn't. I just wanted to get it off of Patrick's head. I didn't say that Garreth puts it on his head.
And then it had... I did. And the book did, so it's not even on me.
Okay, so Patrick is going to... He's going to say... This... He's a soldier of the light, man. He's just gonna keep killing the southernmost cow. Here we go. He needs to roll, not crappily. I'm gonna use that point of inspiration. 14 to hit for 9 points of slashing damage.
That hits, okay.
Oh my god.
You roll next.
7.
Does not hit.
Here's his short sword. Another nat 1. That's the 3rd nat 1 that he's got on that short sword.
And that cow still has 26 hit points, Patrick.
God.
Okay, Tessina, your turn.
She's going to step forward and she's going to say, I don't really do this kind of thing, but she's going to pull out the spell scroll that she found in the other room with the mass healing word.
Okay. Cool.
So let me look up mass healing word. Patrick's gonna die. Terrible.
Did you roll the healing word?
No,
It
just
hasn't
this
shown
whole
up for me yet.
Up to 6 creatures of my choice gain 1d4 plus Tessina's casting modifier, which is plus 4.
For charisma, right?
Yeah. Or yeah, plus 4. So here's the d4. Unless it's at a higher spell slot. So I rolled a 1.
What'd you roll, honey?
I rolled a 1. So everybody in the area gets 5 hit points. And she's going to say, I think this word was smudged. So that's her action.
Oh man, I'm back at that thing that I don't know how to fix it. Oh, here I am. Okay.
So that's...
5.
I think I threw my pen. There it is. Okay, so that's her action, plus 5. Let's see.
It gave me a death fail. I didn't even have one. 5. I want a 5 healing. Go. Apply changes. Cool. Sorry.
So
I got kind of distracted trying to make the thing work.
5 points.
And do you want to heal Garreth too? Do you have him pulled up still?
I can in a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so that's Tessina's. Jeez Louise.
Does TC don't want to do anything else on her turn? That was her bonus action.
So she's going to... Yeah, she'll shoot some Eldritch Blasts at this one that's in front of Patrick. As she steps back into the doorway. So that's what we got. She's gonna say, "Just get out of there! It's terrible. The mook cows are deadly." So she misses with the first one, and she hits with the second one for 5 points of force damage.
Oh, okay, and this is the one by Evelyn or the one at the bottom?
At the bottom.
Cool. He looks pretty bad. Oof. How you doing, honey?
I'm not. I'm stressed out.
Sorry, I accidentally stressed out D&D Beyond. Stressed out the whole thing. Okay. Actions.
Garreth would be so good in this fight. He
I
can
know,
heal.
baby.
He's got some crowd control.
Okay.
Now he's got 5 more hit points.
Evelyn
Disengage.
is going to look at Patrick and say, "It's time to go." And she casts Fireball at the far corner at the top.
Ooh.
After, sorry. Wait, oh yeah, she can do that. 5, 10, 15, 20. Cool. Let's see. I don't think she can make it hit. I can try and see, or if you see a way that she can, where she can place it, that it wouldn't hit Patrick. But she's trying to bring down the wall. She's going to face up first.
So what is the radius of a fireball?
The radius is... Why isn't... Nothing is letting me scroll. Here we go. I believe it's a 20-foot radius. Yeah.
Yeah, so she can totally put it in the corner and hit the cow and the portal.
Okay.
Look at all those ones.
Is that what happened? Is that why it's blue?
Yeah, 3 ones.
Okay, well, let me roll a saving throw for the cow. He failed! So he takes 24 points of damage. This is supposed to be like a cool Apex fight.
It is cool. It's just terrifying.
Yeah.
Did she take the attack of opportunity?
Oh, she faced up.
Oh, that's fancy.
And so she's going to take Garreth 5, 10, 15 feet up the stairs with her movement.
She's shaking the crap out of him. Does she put on the helmet? She's smart enough to not do that.
Okay, Patrick.
Here we go. Live or die, Patrick.
Wait. I was going to let him go next.
Actions, consequences.
Does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit.
About a 17.
A 17 is his AC.
Hey, Patrick, you take 9 points of slashing damage.
Still up.
Okay. It's your turn. Sorry, this Minotaur closed with you.
So Patrick is going to valiantly disengage.
And the whole room is shaking.
And he is super upset about doing it, but when he gets here, what is a portal doing?
It's kind of pulsing.
Okay. So Patrick will stand in the doorway in front of Tessina and say, "Get to safety." That's his turn. That's as much as he can move, and it's its action.
Okay, great. Tessina, your turn.
She's going to say, Oh, come on, big guy. And she's gonna move him like into that hallway. Is that okay?
Huh?
And she's gonna slam the door shut. And
I'm not certain if that's a door.
sorry?
I'm not certain if that's a door.
This...
It can be a door. Yeah, because there's not a door anywhere else.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just wish they would label them. What if it were just an archway? Oh, I found the information about the demon portal. Oh, it still doesn't say how to get rid of it. We're gonna get rid of it.
Do you see Carolina freaking out?
Yeah, we're
in
just
the
having a
floor?
really good time.
We just really like being on TV. Okay, so I don't know if this is fair or not, but I'm just gonna ask. As Tessina is like getting Patrick out of this room, does she notice anything in this area? It seems like it should
Roll a
be a,
perception check.
just seeing the map, you know. Perception check. 14.
Okay. Yeah, so Tessina, you find, as you kind of look at that spot, sorry, this part is so crazed. All this information about older Ravengard. Yeah, Tessina, you find a secret door in that wall.
Wow.
What do you want to do?
I don't know. I think if Evelyn hadn't already started running the other way, we'd go explore it, but we're just trying to GTFO.
Okay. You sure?
Yep.
Okay. Evelyn is going to hold a fireball to collapse this chamber as best she can. Once the rest of you kind of out.
Okay.
So Patrick, you hear crashing on the doors behind you. Your turn.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think that we're just gonna take our actions to help and run, you know, so...
Okay, I think Patrick is strong enough to carry Garreth. Don't you?
Sure, yeah. I mean, we'll take whatever actions or turns that we have to GTFO.
Okay, so Evelyn is going to use her last level spell slot. That chamber, and you guys kind of run out and wind up back. Just gonna grab a bunch of people, and then we'll take the people that we don't need and just not keep them with us. You guys end up back. Let's see. No. In the workshop room.
Yay! And the Raven's still there?
He is, and the other two veterans are too, and I think that that's where we're going to stop for today.
Lord Commander, you still alive? Yay!
Yay!
Oh
Do you have any
my
questions
gosh.
before we kind of stop?
Is Garreth still going to be sane? Does that helmet give me fancy powers?
Does not give you powers.
What?
You-
what?
You just saw what you're supposed to do. You saw the path ahead. You spoke to Vulcan, came into being. The path appears.
Wow, okay.
Dun dun dun.
We're going to have to revisit the vision.
Okay.
I'd like to understand Patrick's relationship with the Raven.
Okay.
That's what's occurring to me right now.
Well, we can talk about Patrick and the Raven when we pick up. Next time, you will still be Patrick. And I think that your next thing going to be to help Garreth?
I think so. He's moaning and screaming, so.
Okay. So you will remember that, or Patrick doesn't know this, but Tessina and Evelyn remember that a certain woman named Feria specializes in exorcisms and can probably help if she's still alive in the cathedral.
In the cathedral. Oh, crap. Okay. Jeez Louise. Exorcist. Didn't write that note down.
I decided to go ahead and give it away for you.
Thank you. I'm stressing out over here. I need to eat a cookie and drink some more milk or something. I think that we're gonna have steak for dinner tomorrow to get back at these demonic cows.
Oh, okay. It's not the Minotaur's fault that they're servants of Baphomet.
It's totally the Minotaur's fault.
Also, it's totally good that you didn't try to go explore that secret door because it's just a collapsed hallway.
What a disappointing secret to find.
Yeah. It used to lead to the cathedral and it's collapsed. So it's like you as a character, like Garreth would have known, like, oh, this is the way. Actually, I don't think he knows down here that well, but it's collapsed.
Yeah, that would have been a bummer. But so convenient. Ooh, Tessina could just like go step through it.
No, to the cathedral.
Yeah, she couldn't have gotten that far.
Cool. Okay, are you happy?
I'm reeling. I feel like I just took 160 points of Minotaur damage.
Well,
that was pretty brutal.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. I was like, we're gonna fight him, and then Patrick isn't Garreth and doesn't have his cool moves.
Or all of his magical items.
Or all of his several magical items. And I kept forgetting to do the... I mean, how many ones did I roll? I rolled so many ones. Terrible.
You rolled a lot of ones. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's alive.
We'll do better next time.
Okay.
Oh, the dice will be better. I'll be better at rolling the electronic dice.
Definitely.
Okay, do you want to take us out?
Nicer to them. Yes. So thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you, friends in chat, for hanging out with us. We're so happy that you're here. It's extra fun to be playing. I know that there are people, watching and nearish by, cheering on Garreth or Patrick when they roll one after one after one after one. Anyway, so we want to extend an extra special thank you to our patrons for sponsoring our stream. You guys are wonderful. If you would like to join us on Patreon, you can at patreon.com/GroveGuardianPress. And we will see you all next week.
Yes. Thank you all.